Vanakkam Namaste Sitaram, and welcome to another installation of that aspect of jaapam. And in this particular video, we are going to look at some pros and cons of jaapam, or more or less within mala. Right? In choosing a mala, right? In choosing a mala, one, and your guru could advise you on this, because this is, you do most research and you will see different gurus and teachers advise, give advice on this. When choosing a mala, make sure you choose a mala that is practical to be able to use. Right? I know you go to the pujas and you see these big outlandish large beach malas, long. It reaches down when you put it on, it reaches from your neck down to your navel and whatever. It's not a problem if it's for a show or for a gimmick or something, or play you do, if it's for a play or something like Ram Leela or something like that. You can use your long malas and for in that aspect. Right? But when it comes to doing jaapam, you have to choose a mala that is practical and easy, that is easy to handle, that when you're holding it, if you're sitting in more or less, in lotus form with your folded legs, that the mala is not so long that it dangles between your inner thighs or around your more or less your groins or your private area in that aspect. Right? You don't choose a mala like that. You choose something that is easily manageable with you holding it for a period of time and for your fingers to pull the bead. Don't choose one that is made too small or too big, that it's cumbersome to do the repetition. That in particular when choosing a mala. Pros and cons of doing jaapam. When you're doing jaapam, if you're sitting, right? If you're sitting and you're doing jaapam and you're going to do it following around, you know your hand is going to drop from by your close to your chest or whatever, not a problem. Please take a clean cloth. It can be a towel that has never been used to wipe your skin or anything like that, or a piece of cloth, no matter what it is. Right, and you can fold it thickly enough and rest it across your lap. So if your hand drops and the mala dangles lower down, it rests on the cloth and is not dangling in between your private area, where how you, even though you may have on a sari or you're having a kurta or a dhoti or whatever, it's more or less secure and it's separated by those layers of cloth. So please do that. Please look at that in particular. Next, pros and cons with doing jaapam. Many people would advise, many gurus would advise, when you're doing jaapam, to sit on different types of mud. This can be made out of kush grass, cotton, and so forth. They will explain about using deer skin, lion skin, which is not easy to get, but kush grass or a piece of board or whatever. They do not. They advise don't sit on the ground, even though you're in clothes, you have clothes on. Do not sit directly onto the ground in this aspect, because why? Right, you want to more or less sit on something that is a poor conductor of electricity. When you're cultivating, you're cultivating and you're creating energy within yourself, within your body, within your vessel when you're doing jaapam. So you do not want that energy to go through you and into the earth, which it will be lost. You want that energy to stay within you, that it can more or less eliminate, it can fix, it can heal, it can replenish whatever is missing in your life and in your body, vitamins, this, that, remove sickness, remove, whatever mental blockage, whatever. So they advise that you sit on something that is a poor conductor, so like a piece of board, sit down on kush grass, sit down on cotton, a piece of cotton on the ground, as in cloth cotton, right, on those kind of things, whatever, so that you can more or less maintain the energy that you cultivate in your body by doing repetitions of jaapam. So it has that. And again, we go back, choosing a mala that is practical for you to use, not because one looks big, it looks big and large and oh, this looks real nice. Please be able to pick a mala that is practical, that is easy for you to use to do jaapam for long period of times. Not one that is going to be heavy or weight and you cannot, and if you're sitting on your hand drop, it's dangling into places that it should not be dangling, which is very much disrespectful. Also, pros and cons again. Your mala is yours. That is an extension of you. So the only person supposed to more or less you to hold your mala would be you. No matter if you take it off to rest it somewhere, only you are supposed to go get that mala, which part you have rested down, and take it out. I mean, be if it is in your puja room, hanged up, whatever. Is that right? Another pros and cons, and this goes without saying. when you're using your malas or you're wearing your malas, please wear it when you are clean. Your body is clean. You have bathed. For women, it's not that time of the month for them. Fellas, make sure you haven't eaten meat, or you have alcohol on you. You have alcohol in your system. Well, please refrain from you touching your malas or utilizing your malas in any form or fashion in these particular aspects and so forth. Right? These are precautionary because why? When you misuse your malas and you combine them with energy aspects of jaapam, you in time you can incur a lot of mishaps and damages within life itself. Pains, um, job, anything where within your life that is positive could actually now harbor negative energy that will affect you physically and emotionally. So you want to refrain from that in particular. Again, I emphasize all the things that I have said here. You can check with your guru, your teacher, your spiritual leader, your pandita, your pandit, your brahmachara, to verify the information that I have said here and see how much best you can apply it if it does apply to you at any point in time. So you have that in particular. I hope this video was informative. I hope it was educational to you. If you have any more questions, please free to ask them and so forth in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer them and so forth. So please join me for the next video that is coming up, where we talk about the doshas of jaapam, where if you're doing jaapam you may experience certain things and not too sure, you're not realizing that is a dosha or ailment. Please join me to where we talk about 3 major doshas that people experience while performing jaapam. Alright, Vanakam, Namaste.